The Panthers Poundcast is for entertainment purposes only. The opinions expressed on the show are solely those of the presenters and in no way reflect the views of the Panthers organization.
Listener discretion is advised.
You got it.
This is Panthers Poundcast.
Panthers Poundcast.
Yeah.
Sundays at Splinters.
House.
What's up, guys?
How's it
Welcome
going,
to the
guys?
Poundcast.
Welcome.
It's
And the
Sunday.
news.
Welcome everybody from Panthers Nation checking us out here on the Poundcast. Thank you so much. Happy to start with some good Panthers Poundcast news. Then we'll get right into the Panther stuff.
You didn't introduce yourself.
Oh, it's 8 episodes. I need to
Doesn't matter,
introduce
dude.
myself
Yeah,
every time.
Does Vanna White introduce herself on Wheel of Fortune every fucking day?
No, she just
Yes, she
turns.
does. Dude.
She just touches the fucking buttons.
What's her face did?
One of the announcers has to
Sajak
announce
or
it.
whoever the hell it is. Some
Yeah.
fucking dude. Merv Griffin.
But everybody clearly knows who
Alex
Vanna White is.
Trebek every night.
Don't
Right.
be a dick.
Okay, this is us. I'm Los Pantera, not knowing how to introduce people. This is Jamaicus,
Yeah.
and this is Master Splinter.
Ow!
See how much more everything is better?
Yeah, now I feel better too.
Yeah, everything's
All
better.
right,
Now
let's-
all's right in the world.
Let's talk about PanthersPoundcast.com. We're live.
Yeah.
We're like a website.
Some weirdo named Splinter built it.
Yeah, talk to us, tech god.
Well, we decided to take the whole $18 that it would take to buy our domain name. So
Insert cha-ching sound effect.
instead of Panthers Poundcast at .wordpress.com. Damn, I had that down a couple weeks ago.
It's too much words.
It
Yeah.
really is. So now we're just PanthersPoundcast.com.
.com.
You can find our website
On the web.
on the web, on the internets.
And even on your phone.
The online.
Yeah. Did you guys know that some phones have the internets these days?
I heard.
It's crazy.
Carlos has a fancy phone.
I
Yeah.
do. Well, no, it's not that fancy. It's a Galaxy 5.
Pretty fancy.
I should even shout them out on the show. We should ask them for some money or something if I'm going to do a shout out.
Yeah.
Fact.
Yeah.
Sure enough. Well, anyways, what's the news other than our awesome website?
Josh Norman, let's talk about him first. He's not doing any off-season workouts
How come?
because he's Josh Norman. He's holding out for the money. He doesn't want to hurt himself. He's got, what, 1-year contract?
Yeah, he's on that franchise tag.
Right.
I mean, granted, he's making $13.7 million or $13.4 million or whatever the hell.
No,
it
he's
is.
in rarefied air. He's in that spot right now where he can not do it. Some people are going to clearly, rag on him, but I feel it's like a political move.
Right. I mean, you've got
Ancient NFL team.
you got to imagine that that's pretty much the only card he's holding right now.
Right.
Is the amount that it's going to cost the Panthers to sign him long term is the same amount that it's going to cost them to find out if he has it for another year.
Right.
So why would you? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So he's playing the only card he has, and hey, he's going to hold out of off-season workouts. I still expect him to be there at training camp.
And everyone knows working out sucks.
Yeah.
So, Josh Norman, I feel you, dude.
You don't feel he's going to be a little less sharp or less cohesive with
That's
the
his
team?
problem wanting a long-term deal. He has to worry about his own conditioning.
Yeah.
No, this is just workouts, mind you. This isn't practice. He can work out on his own in his $13 million gym.
Well, I think a lot of what Josh brings to the table is instincts. So I'm not really worried about a drop-off in performance
Yeah.
because it just seems to come naturally to him.
Yeah,
rather
that's a
than
good way to put it.
being him just having to be at off-season workouts or OTAs.
What do you feel the fans are going to say?
I think, like you said, it'll be a split. A lot of people will agree. You got to preserve your body. Take the 1-year deal, take it easy. But then a lot of people go, "Oh, you're not a team player. You're being this or that. You're overpaid. You got a big ego." Who cares?
What do you say to the haters?
Fuck you. Josh Norman's better than you, and he knows
Fuck
it.
you, hater.
Josh Norman's the Globo Gym of this team.
Is he?
He's better than you.
Dude,
and he
they
knows
lost at the end. That's a terrible analogy.
No, it's not with attitude at this time. We lost at the end. You ever hear of the rigged Super Bowl 50?
Yeah, no, we know all about that.
Yeah.
Denver, we are going to open the NFL season.
That's
It was
pretty
a
sweet.
rematch of the Super Bowl.
Birthday week for the plow.
Five live shows. nationwide, prime time Panthers.
Yeah.
So
Hell yeah.
Even a Saturday Christmas Eve game.
What?
Yeah, we have Saturday Christmas Eve at home.
Against?
Some shitty team we're gonna beat.
we'll look at the schedule
we'll
when we
look
talk
at the
about the
schedule
schedule
later.
in a second. First, let's finish. Let's talk about.
Oh, it's the goddamn Falcons.
Here, look at it.
It's the Falcons.
Why are you worried about the Falcons?
I'm
all
not
of a
worried
sudden?
about it. I hate them. Merry Christmas to me to kill them.
2 kills him.
On a Saturday game. That's a cool thing.
Hell yeah.
Anyways,
We also have.
We get to spend Christmas Eve together, boys.
Right.
we're not inviting the Mexican.
Oh, okay.
I'm the Mexican. Let's talk
What else
about.
do we have in the news?
In the news, thank you, Splinter. The Titans trade. This ridiculous trade pick. What are the specifics, Splinter?
well, I
First
forget-
overall
He
pick.
can't read your writing.
The
Why you
Rams.
asked that question.
Look at it.
Look how his squinty his
The
eyes
Rams are trading their first overall pick. No, the Titans
are.
are
The Titans.
Okay.
traded. So the Rams
Wow.
have two first round picks.
Moving on to the person who knows about the news. This is the sound of the paper switching hands.
Do you know?
Splinter.
Okay,
We're on
the
video,
Titans
too.
traded
This is
the
audio.
first.
I'm talking to the audio.
You're still in this world.
You said not to panter to the camera. So
Panther.
That's what you said. Panter. It's banter and trade.
Don't panther.
when
to
talking
the
about the
camera.
Panthers, don't panther to the camera.
Okay. The Titans traded.
Everyone's fired.
God. The Titans traded the first overall pick to the LA Rams. In return, the Titans received a first
The
overall.
Rams' future.
Or they traded
Two
their
first round picks.
Well, they
next
traded the first this year.
Yeah.
So now they pick 15. And then they get the Rams' first round pick next year.
Right.
So they'll have two
Two first round, and then
And then they got 2 second round picks and 2 third round picks. And I think
that's all in next year's draft or staggered off.
I believe one of the third round picks is this year.
Okay.
I'm not up on the specifics because honestly, fuck
I
the
don't
Titans.
care.
Is this a
Who
good deal?
gives a
You don't
shit?
care
I don't think it's a good deal for the Titans.
Yeah.
I think they score because I mean,
in the long run.
My point is like, who do the LA Rams want that bad? Are they going to get that stupid running back or like who are they going to get?
You have to imagine
Who
they're going
cares?
for a quarterback.
Yeah,
like
who?
Well, there are really only 2 guys that they're talking about going in the first round, and that's Jared Goff and Carson Wentz. And generally, people are starting to say that they're going to go after Jared Goff. But
Well, he's got a stupid sounding name, so I don't believe in him.
well,
That's all
I don't watch college. I don't know who these
honestly,
people are.
I don't follow a whole lot of college football.
None of us do.
No.
But honestly, you haven't had the sense that either of these guys are going to set the world on fire. Like, you haven't had the hype or the build-up that you have in the past couple of years with, like, Andrew Luck and RG3, and last year with, who the fuck came out last year?
Stupid Winston.
Yeah.
And
James
Mariota.
Winston, Mariota. Yeah, I should have remembered that. We're talking about the fucking Titans.
Now I'm thinking Mariota's got to have 2 years, 2 seasons of getting a couple good draft picks to go ahead and line up an offense around them down in Tennessee.
That's what I was about to say is...
It seems like a better
It
deal than
seems like
Goff
Tennessee
saving the day in LA.
fucking came out of this just
Shiny.
absolutely shiny.
Yeah.
It seems like the Rams kind of redskin themselves.
They kind of needed to, maybe moving. You also have to look to them moving to a different franchise, that if it is rigged, that LA is going to have to win a championship pretty soon.
Nah. I think that they have given LA a shot multiple times.
This is just moving where the money's at. It has nothing to do with
Yeah.
championships.
And St. Louis sucks. Sorry, Nelly.
Yeah.
St. Louis does suck just in pretty much every way, other than the beer tour where they give you lots of free samples at the end.
What?
Yeah, they let you just sit at the Budweiser bar and just they give you a glass.
How big?
A glass? This is like a
Yeah.
pint glass. It's not a little baby glass. And they have all these things on. Me and Tom did it actually. Tominator and I.
Yeah.
We went through the St. Louis beer tour. Sweet, dude. You can try all these beers. Bud this, Bud that.
Awesome.
Bud you never heard of.
Yeah, I love Bud.
Bud is good.
Bud is good.
No hidden means.
None.
Subtlety wasted.
All right. Let's just move into the schedule. Let's just move game by game and see what we think.
First off, real quick, you guys don't think about it. I want you both to blurt it out at the same time. Panthers record regular season go.
12-4.
13-3. Actually, 16-0. I just wanted to be one better than you guys. But
Based on this schedule that we see already, we already knew we were playing the teams, but now we know when and where. Prime time, 5 times.
yeah, and we shine. And now that we've shaken the prime time curse, we're going to win every one of those games.
Well, let's just go down one by one. We open Thursday night in prime time against the defending Super Bowl champions, the Denver Broncos,
Now,
and Von Miller.
Who wants to go to a game like that? Like, honestly. Like, I don't know.
Well, we're going.
I know we're going, but do you really want to go?
Yeah, I want to go see the revenge to start our Super Bowl trip.
I didn't go to the Super Bowl, so I would love to just go see the SmackDown of the championships
Yeah,
because I had to watch it on TV.
They're going to tear down or put up their stupid banner that day. It'll be really shitty. There'll be a big ceremony for the Broncos. It'll be nice and disgusting.
Cam is going to be on fire.
So am I.
And the Panthers Poundcast will be there.
Ow!
And we're going to throw a bottle of piss on Von Miller. You better watch out, Von Miller. I'm going to piss on
How are you going to get a bottle of piss through security?
He's
I don't have
going
to
to get a
one
bottle.
through security.
We need to bring a cap.
We'll bring a cap.
Yes.
Von Miller, you're getting pissed on. I hope someone tweets this or at you or something, you smart ass.
Why are you letting him know ahead of time?
Fuck him. I want him to be fearful of it.
The anticipation's going to be the worst part.
Fear my pee.
Like, you think the worst part's going to be
Dude,
covered
there's
in
not
pee,
a lot of things
but,
worse than getting pissed on, dude. That shit sucks.
But the
Yeah,
anticipation.
there are a lot of things worse than
Not,
that.
it's
just
not. It's a
piss.
football game.
Right. Oh, yeah, no, not at all.
You're not expecting it, and he's gonna smell like my piss the whole game.
Get it on his glasses.
Mike Rimmer's spare for. He's gonna have to get some piss in his face. Anyways, Von Miller sucks for his little stupid thing. Just for I hate him.
His stupid Instagram.
His little water polo sack. He's so funny. He's
They
so
don't
funny.
even. They don't even have a quarterback.
No,
They
they
have
got
Kaepernick or whoever.
butt fumble.
Oh yeah, Sanchez.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And Kaepernick.
We're gonna
maybe.
murder them.
They don't have Kaepernick. That trade, I don't think that's
It's not going to happen, right?
I don't think it's
They've been talking about it too long. They're just waiting.
We're gonna kill you, Denver. Just enough said, and Von Miller go straight to hell.
So there's a travel component. So we're starting out on the road out west, and then we come back home for what, 2 games?
Yeah, 2 games.
One's easy.
Yeah. We play the Niners in week 2.
There's
And
2-0.
I really just can't imagine any way the Niners beat us.
They're at home.
Blaine Gabbert. Who the hell's the quarterback?
It's going to be a competition, from what I understand, between Blaine Gabbert and Colin Kaepernick.
Niners fans, we're not scared. Next.
Minnesota Vikings, Teddy Bridgewater.
That should be a good game.
Yeah, I think that will.
It'll be one of those games where we win by 30, but it looks like they did better than they did.
Adrian
I don't
Peterson
know, but-
does not have a good game here in Charlotte.
No. Why would he? We have the best linebackers in the league, one of the best defensive lines in the league.
They won't put up 20 points, I promise you that.
Yeah.
I do.
We're going on record right now. Jamaica's Plow
Fuck
says
Minnesota.
3-3-3.
put up 20 points.
Last time we played them, they blocked those 2 punts on us and embarrassed the shit out of us. We'll remember
Yeah, we
that.
did.
Yeah.
That ain't happening.
Then we travel to Hotlanta. Yeah.
We're going to get
Conference.
revenge. Screwing our damn perfect season up. You're going down. 4-0.
Then we come back home, Tampa Bay.
It's worth noting here we have 3 division games in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 on the road.
This Tampa Bay is going to be Monday Night Football, baby.
Victory, ours.
Dun, 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 dun.
5-0.
I love Monday Night Football
Da,
here.
da, 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 da.
We killed Tampa Monday night, historically.
And what happened when the Patriots came here on Monday night?
We've actually won all of our last Monday night games.
Monday night was that Pats game was awesome. That's
Yeah,
right.
it was.
We beat Philly on Monday night.
Yeah, we did
win.
that. In Philly.
In Philly, that was a good game.
That was a good game.
Then
We should post the footage of me doing super camming around Lincoln Field.
That's
Remember when I ran around the
Eagle.
mascot? Yeah.
That was good.
That was awesome.
Good days.
we are at New Orleans.
Isn't that a primetime game too?
That's a 1 p.m. game.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right.
No, it's
But
the other
but
game.
it is possible for it to be flexed. But I don't think
I
that they're going to
No,
give
not
us
that
another
early.
prime time.
Not that early.
That'll be later when we're
Yeah.
0 again. But anyways,
Then we have our bye week. So our
And
bye
that's not
week
bad. Let's
comes
talk
in
about
week
it.
7.
Yeah. So I'm okay with that. They're 7, 8, and 9. You get one of those, you're pretty good. 8's to me preferable, but 7's not bad.
What was last year?
4.
4?
4, right?
That's a nightmare.
But
5, whatever.
the Dallas game we played too, so that was like a mid-season bye week. Sorry, Cowboys.
I say that bye week was a nightmare for a team that went 15-1.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it was terrible.
That was Thanksgiving, and we had the 10-day stretch, so we had that little mini break, whatever that extended thing was. It's going to happen too between our first game and our second game. We're going to have some downtime.
Well, yeah, there are 10 days between the
Right.
Broncos game and the Niners game, September 8th to September 18th. So, yeah, we have a lot of downtime this season. After our bye week, the Arizona Cardinals come to town. That should be a good game.
It should be.
But I said that last time that the Cardinals came to
No,
town.
we crushed their spirit. We're going to do it again.
You know,
Next.
Bruce Arians, to his credit, he's a good coach, and I'm anxious to see where they're at quarterback. They got a couple good tools, but man, that game was awesome.
Yeah.
It's going to be in my DVR forever.
I don't know that it's going to be that much different, man.
Me neither. We might get 50 this time.
Ow.
Fuck you, Arizona.
Then we head out to L.A.
Victory.
You don't even know who
Don't
is
care.
at quarterback right now.
We don't know
There's-
anything. Where are they playing?
Some
I don't know.
place.
I've asked you that question three times. We should find out.
That much?
Yeah.
Why haven't you
No,
looked
no,
up
I'm
the
just
answer?
saying. We should figure it out now.
You have the font of all fucking knowledge on your phone right there. Just look it up.
What's
He's
this?
just over here hanging out.
I'm doing research. I thought you were the
Yeah, do the
researcher.
fucking
We're
research.
doing a recording.
I-
of it.
like
I'll
swapping
do the research
positions.
when it matters. I don't give a fucking shit about L.A.
Okay.
Well, there's 2 more victories in a row
Except
at home.
my sister lives out in L.A. Hey, Rachel. Then Kansas City comes to town. We should win that game.
I mean, they have good defense,
Yeah.
but we have Cam Newton. So, next.
New Orleans Saints come here. That is
On
a
my birthday.
Thursday night game.
Oh, yeah. Los Panteros will be turning 32 that day.
You
Yeah.
can watch that Thursday night game live on Twitter.
Woo!
That's the game.
$10 million or something. And then we go out to Oakland, where some people are calling that a trap game, saying we might lose that one.
I mean,
It's
they've
a
really
track
improved
game.
this offseason.
We also have 10 days off to fly out there.
That's true.
I think the toughest game will come when we have to fly immediately back out to the West Coast again to
Right.
play Seattle the week after Oakland.
To
I've
play
heard-
Seattle in Seattle after that.
I've heard an interesting theory that the Panthers might just stay out on the West Coast
Right, for that week.
and stay over. I don't know.
Why
where-
wouldn't you?
Exactly.
That'd be smart as fuck.
Just run your practices out there.
Yeah.
Do what you have to do.
In your own rhythm.
Exactly.
Dude, if we can beat Seattle again, I'll be so joyful.
And I think that Seattle is honestly again going to be one of the hardest games of the year. So you want that perceived advantage of at least being out there for a week.
We both said 12-4, so you think that's one of the games we lose?
If I had to pick, well, let's get through the rest and we'll pick those losses.
All right.
San Diego comes to town on
Victory.
December 11th.
Oh, somebody needs tickets. Already told you. Never mind.
Then we go to Washington.
That's a primetime game.
Yep. That's a Monday Night Football on ESPN. Then we play the Falcons at home.
On Christmas Eve on a Saturday.
Oh, man, that's going to be so
That's only 5 days away. That's a 5-day week for us, mind you. We go
Yikes.
from Monday night to Saturday.
And then
To Saturday?
Saturday, Christmas Eve.
Wow.
We've talked about this like twice today.
then
Yeah.
Sunday, New Year's Day, we play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
So our conference games at the end there.
That's at Tampa.
Yeah, at Tampa on New Year's Day.
That'd be a fun place to go, just party in the new year and then go watch Jameis get embarrassed.
Oh, yeah, New
I'm
Year's
just
Eve.
saying, Leah and I typically try and get out of town.
I'm just saying. Did you
So,
see that? That was
you wanna
not-
do that
That was
one?
not a suggestion
That's
at all.
New
I'm
Year's
just
Eve.
saying,
New
guys.
Year's Eve in Tampa Bay.
Yeah, maybe we'll go down.
Panthers Poundcast live
Yeah.
from Tampa Bay. Christmas,
Panthers
New Year's
Poundcast
Eve.
road trip.
Well, now that we've gone through the schedule, you guys can pick your losses. I'm just going to call 16-0.
You're gonna call 16-0.
Come on.
Hey,
That's
you
fucking possible.
can't fault you.
Nuh-uh, we almost
we
did.
went 15-1. If I'm having to pick 4 losses, I'm going to have to say that the Seahawks in Seattle. That's always a rough one. We've done it, but it's hard. I think that possibly Washington can be a trap game. I didn't expect to lose to the Falcons last year. I think that we will probably lose an away division game to either probably New Orleans or Tampa. I don't see us losing to the Falcons this year.
I don't see us losing to Tampa either, or else I don't want to go there for New Year's Eve. Then I think we would whoop them.
And honestly, looking over this again, I'm going to have to go 13-3. I don't think there's another loss on this schedule. I really don't.
Yeah, I mean, if you make me pick the trappiest looking games, that you have to have Seattle, Skins, and even Oakland to a degree, because they're very
I'm seeing, honestly,
that's who I would pick if I had to pick 4.
I'm seeing Arizona as a possibility, but I don't want to think that we're going to lose a game at home this season because we didn't.
I definitely see 8-0 at home.
Oh yeah.
I really do.
The only trouble I see at home would be Arizona,
I think
unless
the hardest home
San
game
Diego
would be-
amazingly gets better.
Let's
Kansas
run
City
through
would be a
that
tough
home
game.
schedule again. The Niners, the Vikings, the Bucks, the Cardinals, the Chiefs, the Saints, the Chargers, and the Falcons. I don't see a loss.
2 toughest games will be KC and possibly Arizona, and you just pick a division game. Pick one of the division teams to have a good game against us, but we're still going to beat their ass into the dirt. Even Minnesota could surprise us, maybe.
Early in the season, perhaps.
True. But I really don't think so.
No, 8-0 at home. For
Yeah.
Sure. Might
So
lose
we're all in agreement, 8-0 at home?
I am.
I'm in agreement that we're going to win Super Bowl 51, so...
Ow. That's a fact, dude.
It's in the script. It is a fact.
All right. That brings us to the part of the show that we all love, Jibba Jabba.
Jibba Jabba.
Jibba Jabba.
Jibba Jabba.
We need a mascot named Jibba Jabba.
Yeah, we do.
It would look like Jim.
No, it wouldn't at all. We should have a contest to have one of our fans, our listeners, Kim. Hi, how you doing, Kim? Shout out. She's our only listener. That will
Name Kim at
that
this
could
time.
that could design Jibba Jabba the mascot.
For sure.
It should look like the
I don't
Skittle,
know, maybe.
but furry.
A furry
A
Skittle.
furry Skittle. That's what I saw with Jibba Jabba.
Not true.
What do you see?
Not. You know what I see, but you won't let me say it.
You will say something like kind of like it.
No.
You want to keep that one?
Yep.
We'll keep that one off air.
Yep.
All right,
Anyways,
I'll remind
Jibba
you.
Jabba time.
Jibba
Jibba
Jabba.
Jabba. The topic for this week is what is the best and what is the worst game that you have ever attended?
See,
Is this Panthers game?
This is
You just said game. Like one time I went to a really terrible Connect 4 game.
liar.
it's not a Connect 4 podcast. It's a Panthers
You
podcast.
just didn't write it down in the notes. I wasn't sure.
All right, yeah, it is the best worst Panther
Now,
game.
when you said that, I thought there's like a little slash in between best worst. I thought you were saying, what is your best worst Panthers game ever? Like a terrible game.
Because you just misconstrued the whole question. So go for it. What is yours?
It would be the Cleveland game we went to,
best worst because we lost, but we got Cam.
and we had to go to Cleveland.
It was
Ugh.
terrible.
Casey shanks the fucking field goal at
That
the
was the
last
Clausen
minute.
year,
Jake Delhomme was playing as a Brown.
He threw a pick six to Captain Merlin.
That was a good game, except for the end.
Carlos
and then I got pegged in the
from
head.
the third tier.
A fucking hot chocolate got thrown at me, and if Nate wasn't there enough time to deflect it, the full brunt of it, it may have killed me in Cleveland.
I got my shoulder.
Seriously.
Charles Johnson threw me a glove and I got my shoulder all jacked up. Remember that guy fucking attacked me?
Yeah.
You weren't around to protect me
Kinda.
because you guys were drinking.
Cleveland sucked, man. There was all the bars were lousy. Wasn't anything we were looking for out there.
I know what you were looking for.
Yeah, a Panthers win, and I didn't get it.
That's not what he was looking for.
Well, keeping in the spirit of what Carlos said, what is your best worst time?
I don't know. You need to move on to that one. I
Well-
guess if you give me the best worst, it would be the stupid fucking Super Bowl. I'm happy to say I saw a Super Bowl. I'm happy to say I saw my team in a Super Bowl. But I'm not happy to see it rigged for Peyton Manning, the ball putter honor. Fuck him.
Well,
He's a cocksucker. And so are the
The
Broncos.
teabagger,
Yeah.
the sack smacker.
He's a son of a bitch. And he's on Von Miller's team for a time. So I hate them so much. That was the worst game ever. The Super Bowl's stupid. Don't ever go to one.
Best worst game
Until
ever.
we're in it next year.
the best worst game I ever attended, I think, would probably have to be the Jaguars game in 2013 when it was a monsoon at Bank of America Stadium and it just flooded out because
That was
we
2011. That was his first win.
Really?
That was Cam Newton's first win as a
It
professional.
does not feel that long ago. But that game was
That was
so
the
insane.
Second game of the season,
It was
right?
amazing to see because players were sliding all over the place.
Yeah.
And I say it was the best worst game because I got incredibly sick the day afterwards. But that was an
Pretty bad.
insane game.
It was nuts. It was funny.
Which
Yeah.
playoff game we were at? We were kicking the ice out from underneath us this
That
year.
was this one. This past year at Arizona.
It was the Arizona game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was snow
NFC
everywhere.
championship game.
But honest, sitting through an entire monsoon, that would be. I've sat through rain before, and that's kind of grating after a while. But
Did anybody fall when we were walking to or from the stadium?
no,
That's a freaking miracle.
Yeah. That was something.
we survived.
Yeah. Well, back to the original topic. What is the best game that you've ever attended?
Oh,
for
man.
the Panthers.
We've said this before on the show. I'm sure it's come up. Honestly, there's so many of them that there's moments more than just games. There's Luke picking off Russell Wilson in the playoffs last year and running into the end zone, and the sound in Bank of America Stadium, like my fucking heart was in my throat. I had to sit down. It was just so exciting. Jay Stu broke off that first one. It was just domination, you know. And then the Arizona game too. We looked so damn good.
Right.
But I don't know. And maybe in years past, what do you think, Jamaikas? What
Well,
do
if
you
we're
have?
just in the honor of picking different shit, I mean, the NFC Championship's
Yeah.
arguably going to be probably a splinter we'll talk about. I would have to go back just in terms of just gleeful fun would be
Yeah.
the Giants game we went to.
Oh, okay.
Because we were at the game where they closed down the original Meadowlands. Matt Moore was quarterback and Delone was hurt. Stewart ran for
Jason-
300 yards by his fucking self.
In the
We
last-
shut down the Meadowlands.
Yeah, it was shut
41-9.
down the Meadowlands. Yeah.
And it just-
I thought you were going to say Atlanta from 2 seasons
That
ago
was
when
great,
we took over the
34-3.
stadium. That was awesome. We
That was
walked
great.
all over the stadium like we owned Atlanta. That was my best game.
That was fun as hell. Yep, for sure.
I would think that, like you said, I would have to say the NFC Championship game this year. It was just, I've never seen Bank of America Stadium like that. And the streets afterwards were just as nuts. It was, I would say that's one of my top 5 sports experiences of all time, if not my top 3.
Yeah.
Like, one of my first Panthers game would be one, and my first Hornets game, or my first Hornets memory of them playing the Lakers would be another one.
What game was it? Now that wasn't at this game, but the lone game where he got picked like 5 or 6
Yeah, that
times.
was my worst game. That's what you're picking. That's 08 Arizona.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
That's my worst. I got thrown out of that game.
That was you guys were there?
Yeah, it was the fucking playoffs. That was my first year as a PSL owner.
Oh, that's awesome.
Sort of go 8-0.
I mean, no, I mean,
fucking
respect,
embarrassed by the stupid ass Cardinals.
It was awful to even watch. It was so painful. That was just like death.
6 turnovers total, 5 picks, a fumble. Fuck off. Anyhow, that was my worst game. Sadness.
That was pretty bad. Super Bowl.
Sadness.
The Super Bowl was.
Both Super Bowls.
After
Man, this is
having
shit talking, now I just want to kill myself.
Jesus.
We sound like a bunch of Browns fans. Let's talk about fucking Panthers fans. Let's
Yeah.
talk about back-to-back NFC South champions, NFC champions.
And it's going to be back to back to back to back.
It's going to be nuts.
Back to back.
And the NFL's recognizing where the games are. We got 5 games. Cam Newton's moving in. Manning's gone. Let's count down as these old fucking quarterbacks fall like dominoes.
I mean, who do you have leaving in the next couple of years?
Breeze will be insignificant in a couple seasons.
Roethlisberger.
Brady might outlast Roethlisberger, maybe. Aaron Rodgers, to me, now up and coming. Russell Wilson, clearly, already up and came. Oh, that sounded gross.
All over your
That was
face, neck,
disgusting.
and chest,
all over Teddy Bridgewater. He looks good.
Cam's gonna get his.
And Johnny Manziel will be back.
No, he won't.
I know.
He sucks.
He's done. Donezo.
He's the white Greg Hardy.
That's the worst insult I've ever heard. The white Greg Hardy.
That is pretty bad.
That's what he is. He's minus 300 pounds.
Greg Hardy is 300 pounds.
He's huge. Well, I don't know. That sucks, though.
Yeah, why do we end
Hopefully
up
the
on
best
that?
game that we attend will be this season, where we don't lose at all.
Yeah.
That's what we'll go. Positive outlook to end it, damn it.
Super Bowl 51 is the best game you'll ever attend.
Damn, we just say something bad about Von Miller to close it.
Well, let's do this whole fucking little close fuck your team part, might as well, about Von Miller.
Yeah, but I don't have anything else to say that's constructive except I hate him a lot.
I know I do too. It's annoying as fuck. And
I
now
got a
you're
question.
photoshopping yourself into my pictures, and you're dancing with the stars, and you're like you're being a fucking wisecracker and holding us over Cam. Like that's just gonna piss him off. Does Von think he's gonna beat Cam every time we play him?
Von Miller said that he was number 2. He was number 2.
So he has a chip on his shoulder. There's something to prove. So guess what? We have coaches.
Did you forget that? Did you forget he was drafted immediately after Cam?
Yeah.
People forget that.
Oh, you didn't know?
No, I do.
Oh.
Yeah, that entire
Should we tell him?
that
He's
entire
number 2.
first 10 is pretty nuts. You had Patrick Peterson being taken in that.
Yeah, he's good too. Another reason Arizona's good.
J.J. Watt was taken in that draft. Like,
Wow, no
that
kidding.
draft was insane.
Yeah, it's turned out pretty damn good.
Yeah, no shit. Just the first round.
Yeah.
But
So,
anyways,
no
we don't
fuck
have
Von.
any more players.
no,
on
fuck Von
from
Miller
that.
to death, man. Just I hate him. I hate his stupid glasses and his shoe collection and his dancing and his bald head and his fucking ugly face and his stupid ears. He's such a motherfucker. He's such an asshole.
Fuck your ears, Von Miller.
He's like just a little son. Even the way he looks in his uniform. You know how like Matt Ryan looks like he wears a diaper. Von Miller just looks. I can't. It's all those super non-PC words that come to mind, and they're all offensive to multiple genres and people. And I just fucking hate you so much, and I don't know what else to say. You hurt my feelings, Von Miller, by being a dickhead. That's all.
I thought of a question real quick for you. With as badly as you hated your last Super Bowl experience, if we got to Super Bowl 51, are you going?
Of course I am. I
Yeah,
hate to
that's
admit it. It's stupid. I even admitted it when I was leaving the last Super Bowl early, saying I'd never come back. So, damn it, I already know we're going to fucking go next year. Then I was already celebrating that it wasn't halfway across country. I went double. I mean, it is only halfway, just to Texas.
Yeah.
So that's where.
You guys have driven to
Speaking
Houston
of
already.
storylines, I just thought of this.
What?
Storyline. Not only is the Sam Mills 50,
Houston.
that's where we lost our first Super Bowl.
That is.
In the same building.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Historical. Oh, Panthers redemption. Oh, Lord, see you there, Brady. What a storyline. Woo!
Maybe the NFL will try and convince Brady to retire.
Shit, then we'll lose.
He's gonna. If Brady loses, he has to retire. I'm telling you, Vince McMahon
The
runs the
rematch.
NFL.
No, if he said
If
he's gonna
Brady
the rematch.
wins, he retires on his hind horse. Or the
Panthers
Panthers can have their redemption.
Versus Patriots.
It's like a WWE storyline.
Super Bowl 51.
You want to go ahead and
pounding.
draft your divorce papers for that day, or
For what?
For when we beat the Patriots.
Yeah, when we beat the
No,
Patriots
see,
out of
this
it.
is we're going to use the same strategy we used this season. Was that if we're going to go, we know somebody's going to end up losing.
So you wouldn't go to the Super Bowl because your wife's a Patriots fan.
I wouldn't go to the Super Bowl if we were playing the Patriots.
Well, that's what's going to happen. We just did it. We just figured out the NFL storyline is rigged.
This is a prediction. So if it happens, I don't know. I guess we'll have to cross that bridge. But somebody's going to lose. Would you go to play the other team if your spouse love that team,
First
love
off, time
the
out,
team
time
the way
out,
I
time
love
out,
the
time out.
Panthers?
We wouldn't marry an opposing fan.
No,
Oh, okay. Why would you put yourself in that
So
situation?
we're not idiots.
Exactly.
Luckily, Linda has a few redeeming qualities, or I'd hate you too, probably.
It's because of her.
Yeah. If
Hated
wasn't-
by association.
She wasn't awesome.
My wife let me paint an entire room in our house.
My wife would let you do this.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, maybe.
You know, she would.
No chance.
My office is like that.
Unless there is an opposing Patriots room.
No, I think I would get that before.
Hey, Linda's mom, you owe me $50. It's been a great
God.
show.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. Tell your friends.
Thanks for watching for
Send
the
us
first
some
time.
letters
Hi, Mom.
and messages about shit you'd like us to talk about, or maybe you just want to come. Hey, send a compelling letter about why you should come sit in with us in a week or two.
Yeah, come hang out with us on a
Come
Sunday
fucking
morning.
Think of a good topic and then come hang with us. And
If the
we'll talk.
Panthers are your religion and
Well-
you want to spend Sunday morning, come here with us.
Even though I don't agree with that frame of topic, we could have donuts and coffee.
The Panthers are my religion.
I could make croissants.
And I would have Panthers donuts at my Panthers
That's
church.
just too much sugar. We could just have the glazed. You know,
Yeah, but we should have them like
the Krispy
festive.
Kreme.
We're having people come visit us.
this idiot over here likes
Learn how to
donuts
entertain
better
people.
anyways. I just said donuts and coffee, you prick.
I know, but we should have like fancy Panthers colored donuts.
Why are we friends with him?
I'm fighting for donuts.
Tune in next week.
I said
subscribe to YouTube.
Panthers donuts.
Follow us.
There's no donuts.
We got a Twitter now at
do we?
Poundcast. Yeah, just
good.
search Panthers Poundcast. It'll
Send
come
us a
up.
fucking topic and have
Yeah,
donuts.
send us an email. Send us regular mail. We're not
And-
giving you our address. Just find it.
And
Have a great week.
Facebook and
Just SoundCloud.
SoundCloud
Stream.
and YouTube's
and
PanthersPoundcast.com.
and
I don't
personal foul.
and keep pounding.
Ah,
God. I need some cue cards.
all right.
Keep pounding.
Keep pounding.